What's up, you guys? Thanks for tuning in to another video. Today I'm gonna be plugging in the wideband, hopefully getting it wired up. I'm really curious to see what the AFRs are. I'm also gonna be buttoning up a few odds and ends here. If you've seen in the last video, we're having issues obviously right now with getting this connected because of this being 3 1/4 inch, this being 3 inch. So what I'm gonna do is probably just tape this up just to get it started. I really want to see what it sounds like with the downpipe, see if it made a difference. Probably gonna, I don't know, set the intake air temp sensor, like, I don't know, something like that, to see what it does. And then I also need to put a little piece of hose. There's two ports right here that I forgot to plug up last time it was started, so I'm gonna just toss this in there and I guess see if I can get it started. So let's get to it. Oh my god, you guys, if that doesn't look terrible, I don't know what does. Look at how, oh my god, I can't believe I'm even trying this. That looks so terrible. Okay, well, theoretically I think it should start as long as there's enough battery juice left. Obviously the wideband isn't wired in yet. I'll probably do that here in a bit with you guys, but it'll plug this hole, and got that. Put the little piece of hose right there. So let's see if it'll start. Wow, not even a check engine light yet. I'm genuinely surprised. All right, so I'm gonna look at some wiring diagrams, try and figure out where the accessory power for this thing is, and get this wideband hooked up. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't film any of the wideband install as far as the power and ground wiring go. Pretty simple concept. Just find an accessory power, just find a ground, tap the red to accessory, black to ground. I will show you what I did. Fairly simple. And so I routed the wiring through the firewall. This is the wiring here. Now this is just temporary wiring to make sure everything's gonna work. This is an accessory power wire, and then ground right here. And if you can see it right there, that's where I grounded it. And these we're just gonna tape up. We're not gonna be using it. I believe these are used for like data logging and whatever. We're not gonna get that fancy with this car, so I'm just gonna tape these up. With that being said, again, this is just to make sure everything works. Routed it through here. Marco did this sweet battery relocation. Yeah, anyways. So there's a sensor, the connector. I have the sensor placed, or the gauge placed right here, just to see if it works. So let's turn the car on, or we'll just turn the accessories on. And it works. All right, so let's make sure there's no wiring or anything gonna be touching this hot stuff. Let's start the car and see what it does. Woo. Almost. Shake cam. Yeah, still got a little ways to go. I feel like there's more vacuum leaks. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, but also there's no O2 sensors on this car right now, and the check engine light hasn't come on, so it hasn't really gone into like its limp mode. maybe when it goes into limp mode, that'll smooth it out. I guess that's in due time. Yeah, so again, I'm gonna let it warm up. I'll bring you guys back once it's warmed up and see where the AFRs are sitting. All right, so after letting it warm up, AFRs still kind of fluctuate a bit. It's stabled out for a little bit, but they still pretty much fluctuate. Giving it some thought, it definitely couldn't be, you know, this homebrew setup here causing anything weird going on. So I think I'm just gonna leave the AFR gauge issue deal. I'm gonna give that up for now until we have like actual piping, and that's sitting in an actual, you know, intercooler tube. Off camera, while I was running, I did spray it down with some brake clean, hit all these little vacuum lines, that little tube that's right under here that I plugged in, you know, all these guys, everything back there. It's hard to tell if the idle really changed or not because it idles so rough and it's rich lean, and RPMs are going up and down and whatever. So again, I think I'm gonna leave that until we have some actual piping in here, which is on the way. We just ordered it the other day, so we have a bunch of couplers and intercooler bends and such on the way. So as far as this goes, it's not going to stay here. So I think what I'm going to do is unplug this stuff and get it routed back into the car into a temporary location. Being that it's not my car, I don't want to pick where this gauge is going to go. So yeah, I'm just gonna get it plumbed into the cab, and I don't know. I think that'll be it for the day. But I'll show you guys where I put it and whatever here in a second. So I'm gonna go plumb this in. Okay, now that we have the wiring pulled through here, there's one set of wires. Here's the other set of wires. This, adjust the camera here. So this is the power and ground. Goes right up here. And then this is to the sensor. I think what I'm gonna do for now is take this gauge, maybe get it set up right there loosely, obviously, but yeah, I think that's the plan. I'll just route it down this weather seal here. So yeah. Okay, this is actually difficult to do with the camera on my lap. But this car has a pinch weld right here that I'm trying to work the wires around. So I'm gonna work the wires back into this corner here and then get this A-pillar back on, and then I'll show you the results. Okay, well, here we go. It's kind of loosely held in there, but it's in there. I can see where I put the key. Okay, make sure this thing still works. Sick. Okay, well, that works. Wiring's routed just down in here and then down the pillar. So I'm gonna pretty much just tie these up. I'll probably shrink wrap these ends to where they don't touch anything. Just kind of clean all this stuff up, and let's see, yeah, go from there. All right, you guys, I think that's gonna conclude this episode on the Mustang. Yep, I think so. Okay, well, hey, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoy this content. I hope you're finding use out of this content if you're out there trying to turbo one of these Mustangs. Yeah, okay, we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks.